graduator, Dr. Leo G. 32nd Amendment exercise for the class of 2018. At this time, I invite everyone to please stand for the presentation of colors by the Junior ROTC Color Guard under the direction of Sergeant Conrado Martinez. Our national anthem will be performed by Jonathan Martinez. The Pledge of Allegiance will be recited by Guillermo Ábalos. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as we will have a moment of silence in honor of Board Member Jose R. Perez, Spanish teacher Jacinto Castro, Cigarroa High School student Jasmine Mata, Cigarroa High School student Alexis Regosa, Cigarroa High School student Jocelyn Arredondo. We ask that you keep Cigarroa High School student Tashonda Silva in your prayers. Thank you. You may be seated. In consideration of others, during this formal presentation, I ask for everyone to please turn off their cellular phones and refrain from loud shouting or noisemakers. Allow me to introduce our platform honored guest. Honored guest, please stand and be recognized as I call your names. The Honorable Hector J. Garcia, LISD Board President. The Honorable Hector J. Noyola, LISD Board Vice President. The Honorable Ricardo Garza, LISD Board Secretary. The Honorable Cindy Liendo, LISD Board Trustee. The Honorable Dr. Cecilia May Moreno, LISD Board Trustee. And the Honorable Jose A. Valdez, LISD Board Trustee. At this time, I would like to introduce the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Silvia Guerra Rios, who will introduce the Laredo ISD Cabinet.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's begin by introducing the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessment, Mr. Oscar Perez. Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Business Services, Ms. Flor Ayala. Assistant Superintendent for Technology Services, Mr. Miguel Menoa. The Executive Director for Communication and Community Relations, Ms. Veronica Castillon. The Assistant Superintendent for Plant Facility and Support Services, Mr. Angel Velasquez. The Assistant Superintendent for Student Support Services, Ms. Elva Martinez. Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources, Dr. Gerardo Cruz. Assistant Superintendent for Administration, Compliance, and School Safety, Ms. Roberta Ramirez. The Director for Elementary Education, Ms. Mirtala Ramirez. The Director for Sabas Perez Magnet School for Engineering and Technology, Mr. Alfredo Perez. The Director of the Dr. Dennis D. Cantu Health Science Magnet, Ms. Jerry Arredondo. The Director for the Vidal Trevino School of Communications and Fine Arts, Dr. Marta Villarreal. The Principal of Lara Academy, Mr. Armando Molina. The Director of the Jose A. Valdez High School, Ms. Melissa Valdez. The Director for Career and Technical Education, Mr. Rogelio Garcia. The Director for Guidance and Counseling, Ms. Rosina Silva.
Thank you, Dr. Rios. At this time, I would like to introduce the parents of the Salutatorian. Please stand and be recognized. Mr. Hector Villanueva and Mrs. Jeanette Castillo. I will now introduce the parents of the Valedictorian. Please stand to be recognized. Mr. Juan Villarreal and Mrs. Adriana Villarreal. Thank you. Please be seated. I will now introduce the Cigarroa High School Administration. Career Academic Deans, Mr. Matias Hidrogo III. Assistant Principal, Ms. Loretta Cisneros. Assistant Principal, Mr. Roberto Cheney. Assistant Principal, Mr. Miguel A. Chapa. ELA Facilitator, Ms. Sandra Tevino. Testing Facilitator, Ms. Vania Galvan. Our Counseling Department, Special Populations Counselor, Ms. Olga Perez. Substance Abuse Counselor, Ms. Claudia Garza. At-Risk Counselor, Ms. Rebecca Gonzalez. Magnet Scholarship Counselor, Ms. Araceli Arambide. Freshman Head Counselor, Ms. Sandra Esparza. Sophomore Counselor, Ms. Elizabeth Reese. Junior Counselor, Ms. Elsa Llano. And Senior Counselor, Ms. Maria Teresa Gonzalez. Dr. Dennis D. Cantu, Health Science Magnet Counselor, Ms. Zulema Mata Perez. Vidal Entreviño School of Communication and Fine Arts Counselor, Ms. Ana Laura Salinas. Jose A. Valdez High School Counselor, Mr. Jose Ortiz. Lara Academy Counselor, Ms. Lupita Martinez. And the 2018 class sponsor, you can please stand, Ms. Elizabeth Garcia Lopez. I am Laura Flores, proud principal of Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa High School. At this time, I am very proud to recognize our faculty and staff. Please stand. Faculty and staff, please stand. Thank you for all that you do. It is also my pleasure and honor to introduce the parents of the graduates. Parents, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your continued support throughout your child's high school years. Thank you, please be seated. Last but not least, we recognize grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, other significant relatives and friends. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would now like to call on our board president to deliver a message to our students. Please help me welcome the Honorable Mr. Hector J. Garcia, LISD board president.
Thank you very much. Today is a day of celebration, a celebration of life, love, friendship, and family. Recently, all of you experienced life's most difficult task, the loss of a friend, family member, which was loved by all and cared deeply for. My heart is heavy with emotions to have to share with you the losses. It is difficult for all of us, so let us together celebrate their lives. The graduating class of 2019 Cigarroa High School will be more caring, loving, understanding, and prepared to face the challenges and opportunities that await you. You are strong and even stronger together. Never forget your friends and love this great school, but look for the future with hope and determination. Your responsibility is to go out into the world, to college, to work, to whatever you're called out to do. Do it with strength and determination. We are proud of all of you, of all you have accomplished and what you will accomplish. This is a bittersweet moment for everyone as we look around us and miss our friends but know that they loved you and want you to do well and succeed. Be true to the blue and silver. Before I read a little quote I have, I believe in the 8 years that I've served as a board member, 4 years as a president, I believe this is my hardest speech put together, to put words together to make you understand or just to see what you're going through. It's hard, and I understand. And your friends are not here with you, but I guarantee you their spirits are looking over you and wishing the best of you. I want to finish off by saying, risk more than is required. Learn more than is normal. Be strong. Show courage, breath, excel, love, lead. Speak your truth. Live your values. Laugh, cry, innovate, simplify, respect others, release excellence, aim for genius, stay humble, be kinder than expected, deliver more than is needed, exclude passion, shatter your limit, transist your fears, inspire others for bigness, dream big but start small, act now, don't stop, change the world. God bless the 2018 mighty class of Cigarroa High School. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia, for your inspiring words. I know that our students will remember your message for years to come. Next to address you is our leader, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Silvia Guerra Rios.
Good afternoon, everyone. Buenas tardes. It is a pleasure and privilege to address each of you during this year's commencement ceremonies. De parte de nuestra mesa directiva escolar del LISD, les ofrezco un saludo muy sincero y con todo corazón. Bienvenidos a todos que hoy nos acompañan para celebrar la graduación de nuestros alumnos. Hoy estos jóvenes embarcan en un camino nuevo hacia un futuro que se formará con el tiempo por sus esfuerzos propios y con el apoyo de sus padres, sus maestros y sus amigos. Los felicitamos en esta gran ocasión. It is with a deep sadness that today we come together because we have lost several members of the LISD family, the Cigarroa High School family. But we also join together today to celebrate the achievements of the mighty toros of the class of 2018. For the parents and families of those students who are not here with us, please know that each of your loved ones are in our hearts. For the loss of Mr. Perez, who was a great advocate for Cigarroa High School, he is still with us in all that we do and attempt to make Cigarroa High School and the South a better place for all of our students, for every single child that comes into one of our classrooms. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important to think about the families that we have in this room. And seniors, I really want you to think about this. I want to begin with this statement to you. The power of imagination makes us infinite. And I want to say that to you again. The power of our imagination makes us infinite. But that infinity begins with the families that we share. Right now, we see lots of families sitting here, surrounding you with their love. We also have the LISD family, everyone who was introduced here, that has helped you get here. And then you have the family of your classmates. They've been with you, they've cried with you, they've maybe even fought with you when you were at second grade or third grade or even now. But they're your family. So when we think of families and we think about where we're going, it is important to realize that families sacrifice for each other. And so with this thought in mind, I want you to think of everyone who's ever done something for you, who's given up something for you, who's worked for you, so that you could achieve whatever it was that you dreamed of, so that you could go forward and be whatever you wanted to be in this world. But class of 2018 Mighty Toros, I want to tell you a little story, and you're going to say, hurry up, I want to graduate. Well, here's this little story, and I want you to think about it. Okay, there was once this teenager, and you know, he went to this music shop, and how many of you like to play music and guitars? How many of you like to listen to heavy rock? So anyway, this guy, yeah, there you go. So this guy says, I am going to buy that red hot, one of a kind guitar. Well, it's $800. How am I going to do that? How am I going to get $800 to buy that guitar that's going to be making me stand out in front of everybody? So he came up with a plan. And here was his plan. He decided that he was going to do all kinds of jobs. And you're going to say, really? What does that get you? How is that going to get you a guitar? Well, here's the plan. He was going to do all these jobs, and then he was going to start at his house and start charging for them. So every day he did something new. So this is what he figured. Okay, after I finish doing all this work, I'm going to get my money. So he says, I am going to write down every single thing that I do. Taking out the trash every day, $20 per bag. Okay? Washing the family car, minimum $30. If they want something extra special, $40, and if they really want tip-top job, $50 for washing that car. Cleaning the garage, the one that no one wants to go into because there's too much stuff. Okay, I'll tell my mom and dad, 3 hours, $100, fork it up. $100 for the garage. Cleaning his room, and considering its condition, for sure, that job would earn him at least $50 a week. And the list went on and on and on, and so he wrote this big list, he put it in an envelope, and he left it on the table so that his parents could see it the next day. So he went to bed all proud of himself. Hey, pretty soon, they're going to notice that I did all this stuff, and they're going to pay me for it. So the next morning, he gets up, and he sees this envelope. So he's all like, yeah, the money's in there. So he opens up the envelope, and he's surprised. Because in the envelope, he finds an invoice from his parents. And so this is what it said. And I want you to listen to this, seniors, and go back to the very first thing that I talked to you about, family. The first thing on the list was giving you life, $0. Taking care of you, getting up at night when you thought that monsters were hiding in your closet or under your bed, $0. Taking care of you when you had an earache and your stomach hurt because you ate too much cotton candy, $0. Helping you do your homework at the very last minute because you didn't want to get a 0 from your teacher, $0. Working on your science fair project, in the 3rd grade, $0. Listening to you when you broke up with your girlfriend and you thought the world would end, $0. Being there for you when your team won that big district game, $0. Picking you up when you fell down, $0. Believing in you, even when you didn't believe in yourself, $0. The message of this story, Mighty Toros, is that there have always been people in your lives that have sacrificed for you. Even today, sacrifices were made so that you could get here on time, so that you could wear that special dress. Sacrifices from people who cared about you. And they do it because they want your dreams to be realized. They do it because they want you to have the chances and the opportunities that they didn't have. There have been people in your life who have taught you the difference between right and wrong, good and evil. People who have given you the tools to persevere, to persist, to reach your goals. People who love you regardless of the choices that you make, choices that sometimes are bad. And then there are your teachers, your coaches, our LISD Board of Trustees, all the people here who want to lift you up so that you can be the best self ever. So what is the message? You have only one thing that people are asking of you. They are asking you to pay it forward. What do I mean by that? They want you to use all your tools that you have been given to become your better self, to continue your education, to make a difference in this world for yourselves, for your families, and for your community, regardless of where you plan to live in the future. All that is required of you. And I want you to listen to this, because when you get out of here, you have summers. You can get up whenever you want to during the summer, but when you go out there and you get a job, that's not the kind of job that you might get unless you happen to own that business. But here's the deal. Persistence, desire, never giving up, that's going to make a difference in your life as well as the lives of others. So I want to go back to that first line. The power of imagination makes you infinite. In other words, if you can imagine it, if you can dream it, and if you can work hard enough, you'll get there. Persist, persevere, be determined. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy, there's great expectations in front of you. To the families of 2018, graduates here in this room today, and those who are not here, we so thank you for the support, encouragement, and sacrifices that you have made for your children and our students. We applaud you and we commend you. And seniors, I'm asking you right now, take your hands together and I want you to clap for all the people who love you. So let's do it on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Applaud. Para todos los familiares de los graduantes de la clase escolar 2018, les ofrezco una vez más una multitud de gracias por los esfuerzos y sacrificios que han siempre dedicado a sus hijos, hijas y sus nietos. Las oportunidades en sus futuros serán muchas más para estos jóvenes porque ustedes nunca les han faltado. Sus consejos, cariño y ejemplos iluminarán sus caminos. Mil gracias y que Dios siempre los bendiga. Congratulations, Mighty Toros. stand up, be proud, and make a difference.
Thank you, Dr. Rios. And so we are here again, Los Toros Unidos, to commemorate the achievement of another class. You are graduates, the mighty class of 2018. And yet, it is not as it should be for us, for we are not whole, we are not complete. And so, before we begin, we remember Senior Ms. Jasmine Mata, Teacher Mr. Jacinto Castro, Board Member Mr. Jose Perez, Senior Ms. Alexis Reygosa, and Senior Ms. Jocelyn Arredondo. Long may they live in the hearts and memories of those who knew and loved them in this life. And long may they inspire you, inspire us in the days and years to come. And for Senior Mr. Shanda Silva, Dashi, we are praying for you. And now, for the moment you've all worked for this past 13 years, the day your parents have dreamed of since your first tentative days of school back in elementary, your graduation. Or as some of you may be thinking, no more STAR, no more EOC. I have watched you grow physically, mentally, and academically over the past 4 years. You have shown your administrators, teachers, counselors, and classmates that there is much hope, happiness, and success to be gained in this life. I have seen you support one another in difficult times. Most importantly, I have witnessed you having fun as you participated in so many senior activities during your senior week, prom, field day, and now today, your graduation. You have accomplished so much during your time at Cigarroa High School. Take pride in all you have achieved. You have brought all of us so much joy. May you continue to share that joy and pride for years to come, wherever life's path leads you. With much sincerity, before you begin the adventure that will be the story of your life, my prayer, our prayer for each and every one of you is that you find a meaningful measure of peace, happiness, and love in this life, and that you always remember your time here with us, with appreciation for the friendships you've made, the memories that you take with you, the knowledge you've gained and cultivated, and use it to become productive members of our society, and in some positive way, leave a mark upon the world that honors your families, your friends, your alma mater, the pride of South Laredo, Cigarroa High School. And so I end my remarks here, the place where your adventure begins. Allow me this time to introduce our valedictorian and salutatorian. Our salutatorian for the mighty class of 2018 is Abigail Villanueva. Her parents are Janet Castillo and Mr. Hector Villanueva. Dr. Rios, will you please join me in placing the salutatorian sash? Our valedictorian for the mighty class of 2018 is Chelsea Itzel Villarreal. Her parents are Ms. Adriana Villarreal and Mr. Juan Villarreal. Again, Dr. Rios, please join me in placing the valedictorian sash. At this time, we have the salutatorian's message by Abigail Villanueva.
Dear class of 2018, my name is Abigail Villanueva. I actually started writing this speech a couple days ago, a week ago actually. I didn't know how graduation worked. All I knew is that we stand in line, we get a piece of paper, and then we sit down and wait. It turns out it wasn't that simple. So when I found out I needed to do this speech, I wasn't sure what to say or how to start. So I procrastinated, like many of us have, and so when the time came to turn it in, I was out of town with no resources, and I really needed to turn it in, and well, I hadn't started on it. So I did what I do best, and I worked on the bus. For the past 4 years, I've taken a bus from Cigarroa to VMT. There, I work on assignments that were due next period. I would sleep, I would look out the window, or I would talk to friends. But somehow, I always managed to finish and pass. So as we drove across town, and as I typed, I came to the realization on how I was ending the school year. I started my freshman year procrastinating, and I was ending my senior year that way. What I want to say is that even though it takes some of us a while to finish something or start it, we will finish and it'll be okay. People say high school is preparing us for the future, and as cliche as it sounds, it is. We might have a slow start, but we will reach our goals and we will accomplish many great things. Our future is just beginning. But we are not alone in starting this new journey. As I say this, I want to thank my parents for helping me become the person standing before you today. I want to thank administration, school staff, and the custodial staff for providing the resources and the environment for us to grow. I especially want to thank Ms. Mendez, Mr. Leal, Mr. Rocha, Ms. Montevais, Ms. Valverde, and Ms. Soria for supporting me and for believing in my dreams. As they supported me, the class of 2018 supported each other. People say we are not the loudest or the most original class, but what they don't say is how our motivation has inspired us. We have conquered drama, Spanish classes, competitions, tests, and music during lunches. We are not just the class of 2018. We are leaders, musicians, athletes, and artists, and so much more. We encountered struggles in academics and in our personal lives that caused us to take a step back. But as they kept pushing us back, we were moving forward. We are about to start a journey that is new and unpredictable. But what I've learned over the past few years is that we are ready for it. As some of you may know, I am interested in pursuing a career in art. I'm not guaranteed a job, a career, or stability. However, that is not going to stop me from pursuing a career that I'm passionate about. As I say this, I want all of you to pursue a career that you are passionate about, something that you can wake up every morning looking for the day may bring. We are not granted success or riches, but who we are granted is a choice, and it's up to us to make it a good choice or not, and to make ourselves happy. So, goodbye, class of 2018. We have seen each other grow. We have created an environment that no one will know except for us. Thank you for everything. And as I leave, I want to say that we will succeed and we will conquer every obstacle that comes along. Thank you.
Thank you, Abigail Villanueva. At this time, we have the valedictorian's message by Chelsea Itzel Villarreal.
Good afternoon to everyone in attendance on this graduation day for the Mighty Toro class of 2018. As I stand here before you, I have had to find the strength to give this speech because I know that Jasmine, Alexis, Deshonda, and Jocelyn deserve to be here with us and their families. On this day of celebration, they are here in spirit, will live in our hearts, and be remembered always. We stand together in these difficult times as the Toros Unidos and will forever commemorate them. Today we celebrate all of us. Antes de empezar, le quiero dar las gracias a mi mamá y mi papá por todos estos años que me apoyaron. Todo lo que he hecho, siempre lo hago por ustedes. Mamá, nunca olvidaré cuando me quedaba hasta las 3 de la mañana haciendo la tarea. Y tú te quedabas despierta conmigo. Te desvelabas conmigo porque no querías dormir hasta saber que todos estábamos bien. Siempre me aconsejaste y estuviste para mí en todo. Te admiro como una gran mujer porque has sido muy fuerte para todos nosotros. Y me enseñaste que todo lo puedo y que siga mis sueños siempre. Para ti, papá, gracias. Te agradezco todo lo que has hecho por nosotros. Siempre nos quieres ver feliz. Y sé que todas esas madrugadas que te despertabas temprano, aunque estabas cansado, lo haces para que nunca nos falte nada. Los dos siempre han estado orgullosos de mí. No estuviera aquí delante de ustedes sin su apoyo y amor desde el principio. Todo se lo dedico a ustedes y espero que los haya hecho orgullosos. Los amo con todo mi corazón. I cannot go on with this speech without acknowledging my best friends and my siblings. My brothers, Gianni, Antonio, and my sister, Sofia. Thank you for the endless support and the unconditional love. Los quiero mucho. To my band family, you have given me some of the best memories of my life. Thank you. I will never forget those moments, those pep rallies, and those amazing marching shows. That is where I have created the strongest bonds and the most important people in my life. Miguel, Leo, Memo, Isaías, Patrick, Ismael, Jonathan, Maria, Elaine, Priscilla, and Jamie, and many more. I also want to express my deepest gratitude to all my teachers, from DDHR Cigarroa Middle, Cigarroa High, and BMT. You were an instrumental part of my academic success, and I would not be here with this great honor if it weren't for you. Keep doing what you're doing and know that you have helped shape our future. To the class of 2018, we will never fully understand why things occur in our lives, but I believe that all of it is part of a plan. We have experienced 4 years of happiness, stress, fun, obstacles, sleepless nights, and difficult decision-making. We all did it and overcame everything at some point when we thought we couldn't. We are here today as a testament to our persistence to finish our education. This is not an end, but a transition into making the world ours. There is no right or wrong career choice or vocation in this life if it what makes you happy and fills your heart with abundant contentment. This is the beginning of our lives, and I have no doubt in my mind that all of us will accomplish great things. We all have one life, and we must fully live it as how it should be, happy. Do not take anything or anyone for granted. Sometimes we must go through hardships to fully value everything, to truly realize that we have been blessed, and we have to keep going forward always. Always be yourself and surround yourself with people who support you and are positive influences in your life. Do not be afraid of change, but eager for what is to come next. We need to celebrate ourselves, set goals, be good people, and always stand for what we believe in. And most importantly, have fun and make lasting memories. We are the future, and we must work hard and be relentless in making our community a better place. Remember that no goal or dream is impossible. Be brave, be bold, be an innovator, and reach for your dreams. Congratulations to the class of 2018, the pride of South Laredo. Go Toros!
Thank you, Chelsea Itzel Villarreal. Students receiving certificates of merit, please form a line to my left as you will receive your certificate. I ask that you please remain standing on the platform.
You want us to stand over here, right?
Yeah. These students represent the top 5% of their class and will be graduating with high honors. Dr. Rios and board members, will you please assist us in presenting students with their certificates? Ms. Maria Teresa Gonzalez, Senior Counselor, will read the names.
Number 19, Guillermo J. Avalos, Jr. Number 18, Alessandra J. Lara. Number 17, Nicolás E. Quiroz. Number 16, Blanca N. Rodríguez. Number 15, Nereo Rojo Jr. Number 14, Joel E. Garcia. Number 13, J.D. A. Gaspar. Number 12, Indira C. Cárdenas. Number 11, Michelle A. Aguilar. Number 10, Anthony Berrones. Number 9, Abigail Ramos. Number 8, Cassandra A. Gutierrez. Number 7, Caitlin J. Landa. Number 6, Leonardo D. Escamilla Cavazos. Number 5, Victoria Pacheco. Number 4, Edna G. Bouchot. Number 3, Yadira A. Chaires. Number 2, Abigail Villanueva, Salutatorian for the class of 2018. Number 1, Chelsea Itzel Villarreal, Valedictorian for the class of 2018. Let's give our top scholars a round of applause.
At this time, I would like to present to you the student with perfect attendance from pre-K to 1st and 3rd through 12th. Please come forward to my left to receive your plaque. Leonardo David Escamilla Cavazos. At this time, I would like to present to you the Distinguished Level of Achievement Scholars and those students graduating under the Foundation with Endorsement Graduation Plan. Students, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize the students who have completed the dual enrollment program under House Bill 1. These students have earned 12 or more college credit hours and are wearing a purple cord. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would also like to recognize our students who have donated blood to the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center 6 times or more and are wearing a red cord. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would also like to recognize the students who are certified medical assistants. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would also like to recognize the students who have received the national certification in phlebotomy technician. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to recognize the students who graduated from Laredo Community College with a Level 1 Technician certification. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to recognize the students who received certifications through the Career and Technology programs. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to recognize the students who have achieved a cosmetology operator license from the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to recognize the students who are certified income tax preparers and volunteer for the FIDA program. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. Also, I would like to recognize the students from the Sabas Perez Magna School for Engineering and Technology that earned national certification of Engineering and Design SolidWorks software. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would also like to recognize students who qualify to compete at the state level in various competitions. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. I would like to recognize the students that were part of the Superintendent's Advisory Council and are wearing a black cord. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. Students who are wearing a yellow cord are graduating with a GPA of 90 or higher. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. Next, I would like to recognize the students who have earned 100 hours or more of community service. These students are wearing a white cord. Please stand and be recognized. Students who have earned 500 or more of community hours, please remain standing. Students who have earned 1,000 or more community hours, please remain standing. Students who have earned 2,000 or more community hours, please remain standing. And students who have earned 3,000 or more community hours, please remain standing. Thank you. Please be seated. In addition, I would like to recognize our students from the Sabas Perez Magnet School for Engineering and Technology. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. And the students from the Vidal M. Trevino Magnet School of Fine Arts, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. And the students from the Dr. Dennis D. Cantu Health Science Magnet, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Rios, I am now ready to present to you the mighty total class of 2018. Will you please join me at this time to certify the graduates? Graduates, please stand and remain standing after certifying your diplomas. I, Laura Flores, as principal of Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa High School, proudly present and certify to the Laredo Independent School District Board of Trustees and Dr. Sylvia G. Rios, Superintendent of Schools, that all the candidates before you have met the graduation requirements of the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, as well as those of the Laredo Independent School District, and as such are entitled to receive their high school diploma. I present to you the graduates of 2018. Dr. Rios, will you accept my recommendation and certify the class?
Okay, the moment you've been waiting for. With the authority vested in me by the Laredo Independent District Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I certify that the members of the graduating class of 2018 who have completed all graduation requirements are hereby proclaimed graduates with all the rights and privileges. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left.
You may be seated. We are now ready for the most important event of the afternoon. Diplomas will now be distributed by members of the Board of Trustees of the Laredo Independent School District, and graduate names will be read by Ms. Graciela Gámez and Ms. Diana Cantu.
It's not on. Kelsey Nicole Briones. Juan Daniel Hernández. Jacqueline Oliva Aguilar, in absentia. Victoria Aguilar.
Michelle Alejandra Aguilar.
Joanna Guadalupe Aguirre.
Juliane Aguillón.
Alexia Valeria Alfaro.
Isaías Jaciel Alcorta.
Gustavo Adolfo Alonso.
Alixa Alfaro.
Brianna Alvarez.
Víctor David Alvarado.
Jonathan Saúl Anaya.
Dariana Itzel Amaya.
Jesús Gerardo Antonio.
Anthony Alexander Anguiano.
Savannah Lanette Arriaga.
Jocelyn Arredondo.
Justin Banda.
Guillermo José Ábalos Jr.
Olga Selene Barajas.
Ángel Barajas.
Vanessa Lisette Benavides, in absentia. Anthony Berrones.
Gabriela Barrera.
Edna Guadalupe Busho.
Iriana Samantha Bernal.
Mariana Cabrera.
Naila Carolina Blanques.
Moisha Giselle Canela.
Andrea Briones.
Nicholas Sean Cantu.
Fernanda Briceño.
Genaro Cárdenas III.
Clarisa Gabriela Cadena.
Omar Daniel Cárdenas.
Steven Margarito Gangas.
Michael Carpio.
Priscila Cantú Rodríguez.
Diana Edith Caso.
Indira Carolina Cárdenas.
Elaine Crystal Castillo.
Melanie Michelle Carmona.
Adrián Castro.
Christine Alexis Carrillo.
Ashley Cerda.
Audrey Eileen Castillo.
Alina Chan.
Keisika Delilah Castillo.
José Jorge Chapa.
Alejandra Celis Bonilla.
Cassandra Lisette Chávez.
Yadira Aime Chaires.
Annabelle Yvette Contreras.
Fátima Anaí Chapa.
José Guadalupe Contreras Jr.
Christopher Jacob Chavez.
Yubilsa Fabiola Corona.
Justin Blue Cisneros.
Javier Coronado.
Arturo Contreras Jr.
Ana Fernanda Cortés Hernández.
María Elena Contreras.
Tomás Miguel Covarrubias.
Yulisa Elvira Corona.
Mario Sergio Cruz.
Marlene Coronado.
Josué Gabriel Cuellar.
Julián Alejandro Cortés Jr.
Ana Cristina de la Puente.
Joel Cruz. En absentia, Joel Elías Cuellar.
Mary Carmen de la Rosa.
Héctor Hugo de la Cruz.
Mario del Toro.
Juan Antonio de la Fuente Jr.
José Guadalupe Delgado.
Lorisa Alessandra de León.
Priscilla Giselle Delgado.
Eder German de la Cruz.
Julio César Dimas.
José María Delgado.
Daniel Eguía.
Moisés Díaz Jr.
Ashley Marie Escamilla.
Liza Domínguez.
April Lizette Esparza.
Jorge Alberto Eguía Jr.
José Juan Espinosa, in absentia. Carlos Estrada.
Leonardo David Escamilla Cavazos.
Jesse James Facio.
Jessica Aide Espinosa.
Juan Carlos Fernández.
Tiffany Marie Espinosa.
Alfredo Flores.
Stephanie Alexis Estrada.
Angie Flores.
Ashley Michelle Factor.
José Luis Flores III.
Nancy Michelle Fernández.
Patricio Flores Jr.
Amy Lee Flores.
Gabriel Anthony Frausto.
Carla Marie Flores.
Patricia Lisette Fraire.
Catherine Marie Flores.
Destiny Alisa Gamboa.
Edgar Allen Fraga. Nereo Frausto III.
Emilio René García.
Adrian Fuentes.
Francisco García, in absentia. Joel Emiliano García.
Emanuel Gámez Uvalle.
Juan José García, in absentia. Manuel García Jr.
Cynthia García.
Miguel Ángel García.
Eric Miguel García.
Zambia Jael García.
Jaime Alejandro García Jr.
Eduardo Garza IV.
Jonathan Silvestre García.
Janie Marie García.
Cassandra Lee García.
Riley Garza.
Marco Antonio García III.
Ashley Gavilanes.
Samantha Janelle García.
Alberto Gómez.
Vanessa García González.
Jonathan Alessandro Gómez.
Félix Garza Jr.
Manuel Gómez.
Larisa Josette Garza.
Alondra González.
Jamie Areli Gaspar.
Christopher González.
Juan Gaitán IV.
Iris Lisette González.
Alexia Gómez.
Maribel Isela González.
Juan Faustino Gómez.
Odalis González.
Alejandro González.
Rolando González.
Brenda Ivonne González.
Margil González Criado, in absentia. Angélica Guerra.
Gerardo González Jr.
Rubén Antonio Guerra III.
José Marcos González.
Lorena Guerrero.
Mary Ann González.
Amanda Guadalupe Guevara.
Pedro Damián González.
Elaisi Gutiérrez.
Víctor González.
Jorge Gutiérrez.
Jesús Manuel Granados.
Yael Viridiana Guzmán.
Rolando Guerra.
Alejandro Hernández Jr.
Brian Guerra Wilburn.
Mario Hernández Jr.
Pedro Guerrero Jr.
Miriam Giselle Hernández.
Cristo Gutiérrez.
Carlos Daniel Hernández.
Gabriel Alejandro Gutiérrez.
Rosalinda Herrera.
Cassandra Gutierrez,
Leslie Irigoyen,
Milton Irwin Haddam,
Luis Jesus Jimenez,
Isa Hernandez,
Lisbeth Juárez,
Karen Gabriela Hernandez,
Caitlin June Landa,
Maximiliano José Hernández,
Gerardo Lara,
Alejandro Misael Hernández Martínez,
Carlos Daniel Laurel,
José María Herrera IV,
Isaac Alejandro Leal,
Virginia Damaris Ibarra,
Alberto Ledesma,
Alejandro Isaac,
Brandon León,
Delma Natalie Johnson,
Erica Marie Lopez,
Valeria Lisette Juárez,
Juan José López III,
Alisandra Joanny Lara,
Laura Natalia López,
Lisette Angélica Lara,
Daniel Martín Lozano,
Rodrigo Lavida,
Ángeles Magaña Ramírez,
Janet Mary Beth Lechuga,
Leslie Maldonado,
José Ángel Leija Reyes,
Juan Carlos Mariscal,
Eric López,
Emilio Santana Martínez,
Gerardo López,
Jonathan Martínez,
Kenia Yesenia López,
José de Jesús Martínez Jr.,
Raúl René López Jr.,
Ivette Martínez,
Michelle Macías,
Sonia Laura Medina,
Joseph Malacara,
María Ivette Mejía,
Ashley Maldonado,
Pamela Diane Mejía,
Jesús Ángel Mancillas Jr.,
Cristian Alejandro Méndez,
Claire Ciclali Martínez,
Rebecca Nadine Mesa,
Giselle Martínez,
Alfredo Monsiváis III,
Jonathan Allen Martínez,
Lourdes Areli Montiel,
Luciano Martínez,
David Abraham Morales,
Jaslyn Mata,
Samantha Lynn Moreno,
Armando Mejía,
Mayra Sofía Muraira Hernández,
Mariana Mejía,
Emilio Navarro,
John Anthony Mena,
Rogelio Navarro,
Gabriel Mercado,
Armando Orozco Jr.,
Samuel Miranda,
Ana Yancy Ortegón,
Emily Nicole Montemayor,
Janice Alexandra Osorio.
Alejandra Montoya,
Braulio Bobo Baez.
Kelsey J. Moreno,
Mario Palada.
Brittany Cari Muñoz,
Priscilla Palomares.
Damaris Arlette Murillo,
Christian Paredes.
Robert Javier Navarro,
Alexis Faride Peña.
Aritzi Giselle Nolasco,
Rolando Peña.
Sebastián Ortega,
Mario Alberto Pérez Jr.
Ashley Lisbeth Ortiz,
Alejandro Pizaña Sánchez.
Victoria Pacheco,
Melissa Elizabeth Quiñones.
Jacqueline Palacios Reyes,
Nicolás Emanuel Quiroz.
Carlos Arturo Palomares,
Carla Alejandra Ramírez.
Marco Antonio Pardo,
Eduardo Ramírez Manzanares.
Jennifer Parral,
Abigail Ramos.
Alisa Annette Peña,
Nathan Ramos.
Ana María Pérez,
Rose Ruby Ramos.
Eduardo Pescador,
Brandy Rangel.
Luis Alberto Puente, ¿es Esmeralda here?
Luis Israel Fernando Rangel.
Esmeralda Michelle Quintero en absencia, Jesús Ramírez III,
Alexis Isabel Raigosa.
Priscila Ramírez,
Brittany Lee Reyes.
José Ramírez Corona,
Jesse David Reyes.
Denise Joali Ramírez Mayorga,
Guadalupe Rincón.
Juan José Ramos,
Armando Oscar Riojas.
Nazario Ramos III en absencia, Ruby Barbara Ramos,
Ángel Rivera.
Gilberto Rangel,
Mariana Alexa Rivera Peña.
Leroy Raya,
Cassandra Mariel Rocha.
Amy Reyes,
Blanca Navidad Rodríguez.
Federico Martín Reyes Jr.,
Janeri Rodríguez.
Yoli Leilani Reina,
Juan Manuel Rodríguez Jr.
Fernando Rivas,
José Aarón Rodríguez Mata.
Julissa Rivera,
Nereo Rojo Jr.
Adelfo Robles Jr.,
Rosa Neisset Romero.
Alex Rodríguez,
María Pilar Saavedra.
Brittany Bernice Rodríguez,
Jessica Salazar.
which one? Brittany, I said it again? Huh? That's Brittany? Okay. Jasmine Marie Rodríguez,
Jorge Rogelio Salazar.
Michelle Rodríguez,
Luis Antonio San Miguel.
Itzel Estefanía Rodríguez Ortega,
Carlos Daniel Sánchez.
Juan Jesús Romero Jr.,
Dayana Guadalupe San Germán Gutiérrez.
Eduardo Ruiz,
Regina Janet Santiago.
Alexis Jared Salazar,
Rubén Santos Jr.
Jesús Guadalupe Salazar,
Jaslyn Gabriel Saucedo.
Gabriela Salinas,
Alfredo Sepúlveda Jr.
Abby Gail Sánchez,
Beatriz Adriana Ciclo.
Daniel Sánchez,
Jessica Silva.
Georgina Lee Sandoval,
Juan Esteban Solís.
Jesse Santana,
Wendy Texas.
Jennifer Santillan,
Ricardo Torres.
Froilan Saucedo,
Graciela Leticia Treviño.
Neilea Abdali Schroeder,
Jennifer Eileen Treviño.
Tiffany Amber Servín,
Yesenia Ugarte Chea.
Dashonda Silva, Isaac Damien Solís,
Ramiro Emilio Vallejo.
Leslie Solís,
Rocky Vázquez.
Ángela Armendaris Torres,
Mario Eduardo Vega Ramírez.
Eunice Merlin Trejo,
José Alberto Velázquez, in absentia. Jordan Michelle Verduzco.
Jasmine Giselle Treviño,
Abigail Villanueva.
Juan Francisco Treviño,
Chelsea Itzel Villarreal.
José Alberto Valle Jr.,
Manuel Alexander Villasana.
Anthony Vasquez,
Matthew John Viescas.
Brenda Berenice Vasquez,
Kenzie Dario Zamora.
Martín Velázquez Jr.,
Héctor Zurita.
Kimberly Vélez, Orestes Burge, Eduardo Villanueva, Rosa María Villarreal, Denise Teresa Villegas, Valerie Samarripa, Santos Zapata Jr.,
In closing this honorable ceremony, I thank all the parents, district personnel, Cigarroa High School faculty, and staff for joining us this afternoon. This concludes Dr. Leo G. Cigarroa's high school commencement exercise for May 2018. At this time, I ask for everyone to please stand as our mighty Toro band plays our alma mater and fight song.
One, two, three.